stations talk sports.
It's not like they're running all over.
What's up, TATS Nation?
What's up?
Number 49, May 2nd.
First, man.
May 1st.
First.
I got it wrong. May 1st, my bad. May 1st, downtown Fayetteville.
Full Labs.
Chef Lou.
Dirty Rice.
And let's go Mac Facts.
Mac Facts, man. May 1st, 1991. Take you back to 91, man. The stolen base king. You know who that is?
I do.
Man, yeah, he set the Major League Baseball record for most stolen bases in a career.
Let's watch it.
Yeah. Let's see how it happened.
Let's see how it happens. Oh, hold on.
This isn't in 1080p or anything, but
Didn't have it then. See, I think
See, look at that.
I think stealing that second to third is the hardest.
oh yeah, it's a shorter distance.
Yeah, it's the shortest distance.
And he did it all the time, and he set the record by stealing third.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And he picked up the bag.
Yeah, the funny thing is that was like, I don't know, 900 something, I guess. The following year, May 1st, 92, he became the first guy to steal 1,000 bases.
Well, in 1 year, he did 100?
Oh, yeah. Back in those days, man, he was stealing like
He'll get
close
on
to
base and
100.
he's already running. They
Close to 100
know
every
you
year.
can't stop him. That's how bad it is.
Oh, yeah. Close to 100 every year. I mean, like, back in those days, base stealing was a bigger deal.
Yeah, small ball back then. Now it's about the juice balls.
Yeah. Him and a guy like Vince Coleman stole
heard
a lot of
Coleman.
bases. Oh, man, Vince Coleman stole like 110, 120 bases.
Ooh.
Some years, man. It's just, it's just not part of the game anymore. I mean, now a guy can have 40 and he leads the league.
Yeah, but now like the standards 20 home runs, 20 stolen base. Oh, you're the guy. It's like a triple double for basketball there.
Yeah. What about you, man? Who you got in the corner there?
Man, I got NBA players in the losers corner complaining about the refs.
Okay.
Complaining about the refs, but you know what? They just got to play. I mean, in the playoffs, we've been seeing a lot. It's been highlighted, but putting all NBA players on blast here. Portland game. There was a lot of jawing about the refs.
Mm-hmm.
Houston jawed a lot about the refs. Boston jawed a lot about the refs. So it's just like guys, just play. I mean, they're making the same calls. It's just like when Bryce Harper got thrown out last week, Jake Arrieta wasn't happy because he's like, hey, you know what? He's going the same way for both teams. That's fine. And he got kicked down, and he's like, yeah, I can't have the best player kicked out. But I mean, it's kind of what the players are doing here, and they're just arguing. As long as the call is the same for both sides, it's fine, right? If they let them play physical, they let both teams play physical. Like, hey, what are you arguing about? Because whatever call you don't get, they're not getting either, right? And like they're so like concentrated, and you see it throughout the season too. But in the playoffs, it's a little bit amplified because there's fewer games, and it means so much more. But it's just like they're complaining about the refs, but hey, the calls are exactly the same for both sides.
Both sides. Okay. Let me ask you a question about the refs calls. What bugs you more? Missed calls or calls that didn't exist, like a phantom foul?
Oh man, that's good.
What bugs you more?
I want to say the missed calls.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because on those phantom calls, the players are acting as well, right? So they're also part of the problem when they do a flop and whatnot. So you can't blame them. I mean, they're there to look for things, But when you miss a call, that is solely on you. Whatever the action was, that foul happened, and for whatever reason, you didn't blow that whistle, right? So that's solely on them. Whereas a phantom call, like you see it all the time. I think there was one just the other day where it was like, it was an offensive foul because the player brought the elbow up and then the guy tilted the head back like he got hit. You see it so many times, but yeah, I would say for me it's the missed calls. What about for you?
Well, it's not about the. I mean, like you said, the acting bugs me a lot more because it's just like, it's you lose integrity when you lie. You know what I mean? You know when I mean I
all
get it.
soccer players lie.
Oh yeah, dude.
Even the best.
Yeah, so soccer's more. I mean, they do it because it's more advantageous. Because if you like, fake you got hit in the box, it's like pretty much a goal. That's like what 90% of the time you get a goal. And how many goals are in a game? One.
One.
It's so. But in other sports, it's not that big. I mean, like you shouldn't be faking like that. I mean, I get it. If somebody raises his arms. And then you smell his armpit, and I get that, but then pretending like you got hit in the eye or something, the forehead, like come on, man.
I mean, do you remember this one? I forgot who it was, but it was Chris Bosh who faked the getting elbowed. Mm-hmm. I gotta show you the clip. You know what? We're gonna play it next week.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna play that clip regarding the flops.
How long ago was this?
Oh, this is a while back. It was whenever he was with Miami, but it was so fake. I can't even explain it to you. But if you see the clip, you'll probably remember. So we'll do that next week as like a little fun thing.
Oh yeah, all right.
Yeah. So let's move on. Big things happened this past weekend. NFL draft. We wrote the number 1 pick, and it is who we thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did the coach come from Arizona too? That did that something Green, right?
Who?
He was like
Dennis Green.
Yeah, Dennis Green. He's like,
Hey, who they thought they were?
Yeah. So we got Kyle Murray, number 1.
Yep.
Do you like this or you don't?
No, I don't know. I can't say. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't know. I just wouldn't go with him. I would have gone somewhere else.
I don't either.
I mean, they pulling the plug on their well, yeah, we'll get to that later. But
yeah, they pulled the plug on Rosen, but
they pulled the plug on him, and just
I don't know if he's the. I mean, I just don't know if
he's gonna last.
Yeah, I mean,
that's he's what 5'10", 180.
Yeah,
something like that.
He's built for.
He's a cornerback
for baseball.
Yeah,
he's built for baseball.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the good things is they go back to back. OU goes back to back with number 1 picks and QBs. Probably don't see that very often at all.
Nope.
Right? You got Mayfield last year, and then you got Kyle this year. That's hard to do. Back to back number 1 QBs.
Yeah, because that means the QB that was sitting.
They just got 1 year, one year of exposure, and it's like, you know what, you're good enough.
Yeah, but he had playing time though. He played at A&M and stuff like that before.
Well, he wasn't very good there.
He was actually, but there was some turmoil and stuff. Like him and the other guy, some other quarterback, transferred after the first year and things like that.
Or was it? Who was the guy after Johnny Manziel?
Them.
It was him. No, it wasn't. No, there was one more guy.
Yeah. There was another freshman guy. I think it was from like
Knight.
Arizona.
Was it Knight?
Trevor Knight, the Belldozer.
Oh no, that's OU. That's OU.
Yeah, Trevor Knight probably played a year there as a transfer.
Oh no, Kenny Hill or something Hill.
Hill, yeah.
They're like something.
Hill,
and then,
Thrill Hill.
Yeah, Thrill Hill. Yeah, they changed. Yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah, he played there.
Okay, yeah. So I got him. Thought he got him mixed up with that, but I don't know about that. But you know what else I don't know about is the Giants pick.
Yeah. Like who?
Yeah, Duke.
Yeah, Duke, man, powerhouse.
Yeah, like I don't think fans are happy. The GM came out and was like, "Yeah, we had 2 teams that was gonna pick him ahead of us," and then they went through the draft boards and they asked those 2 teams. I forgot who they were. They're like, "Yeah, no, we didn't have him there." So it was who's the guy from OSU? Dawkins.
Oh, yeah,
Haskins. They passed on Haskins for this guy.
Yeah, it might be another Trubisky and Watson.
It could be, but one of the good things that will go for this guy, I think his last name's Jones, is that he will get to sit at least a couple games. It's not a year behind Eli. That should help him.
Oh yeah.
but
well, you know the way
very.
the way Eli plays, man. Yeah, I don't
He's
know.
gonna teach him that dumb face.
No, he might get thrown in the fire because things might get ugly with Eli, man.
Is they ready to go right now?
Yeah, man. I don't know. You know, he might have to do some mop up jobs. You know.
Never know.
Jeez.
Never know. But yeah, like I'm not. When you do things like that, that's how you mess your franchise up. You got one on the way out, and nothing against him, but I'm not gonna lie, never heard of him. Did not even know there was a Duke quarterback prospect that high on the board.
I know, right?
Let alone like from Duke, right? I mean, like
it's a powerhouse.
Yeah,
basketball school. Yeah, I mean, like I think they're known for their running backs. I think that they had a few decent running backs coming from Duke, but really, okay.
I don't remember them having a good quarterback. I mean, this could be a Josh Allen situation from like Wyoming.
Yeah.
Picking somebody from a small school and see what happens, right?
Who knows, but yeah, at least he was from a major conference.
Yeah. Duke's AAC.
ACC.
ACC. Yeah, my bad. ACC.
So
AAC. I'm thinking American Airlines Center.
Or the American Athletic Conference is what it's called now.
Yeah. So we'll move on, and we kind of mentioned this a little bit earlier, but obviously Rosen got traded. I think they got good value out of him. I think they got a second rounder, which is not bad for taking him as a high one and still getting a second round after he didn't really pan out because man, I think he was pretty bad.
Yeah, he was pretty bad.
Yeah,
but, a lot of rookie quarterbacks are bad and they get a second year.
Yeah,
so
I don't know. He might be. I don't know if he's any better in Miami than he is here, but we'll see.
I don't think
I don't even know who the Miami coach is.
No, I couldn't name you.
Don't even know who that is. Don't even know.
Yeah, but I don't. At least it's a new. I mean, there was talk all freaking winter. Yeah. I mean, since the season ended, about they might be getting Murray and this and that. He was probably like, "Thank goodness this shit is over.
Yeah, get me
I'm
out of here.
Like,
get me out."
Jeez.
Rosen's from
UCLA.
UCLA. Okay. Who's the one from?
Darnold
from the Trojan. Okay, Darnold.
Darnold, yeah, he's with the Jets.
Gotcha. Okay, now I was trying to refresh because I always get those two confused. But let's move on. Let's go to NBA.
Bam.
A lot of action. Should we? You want to cover the West first? Or you want to cover the East?
Let's go West, man. Let's start out with the 2-0 lead.
Warriors Rockets.
You about to ready to stick a fork in the Rockets, huh?
Oh man, dude! Like their star can't even see right now. Did you see his? Did you see his eyes? I don't know if it was photoshopped or what, but they did one. He looked like he had the crying Jordan eyes.
Oh yeah,
with Harden. But yeah, he got smacked in the face pretty good. He's like, "Yeah, I lost my vision," or it's like blurry vision. But he went through an eye exam, and they said he'll be fine.
Wow.
He'll be ready tomorrow.
I don't know. I'm not ready to take off. I mean, game 3 at home, they might be able to get one.
Well, like Curry's also hurt. Like, man, I didn't even get to watch that game. I just saw on the highlights that he was out like 5 minutes into the game. Looks like maybe a dislocated or jammed finger. So I don't know his status, but I mean, if that's going to impact him for the playoffs, I mean, he is a shooter. He needs his hand. It's on his right hand. It's on his right hand. Yeah. Or yeah, his finger. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I think even without Curry, they'll be all right.
Yeah. I think all the air's out of the balloon with the Rockets. You know what I mean? It's just.
I mean, it's
just
not
all the complaining, fouls, and this and that, and just
getting smacked in the face.
Yeah. Then I thought, game 2 they were gonna.
They came out kind of flat.
Yeah. Still.
I mean, like they kept having to fight back because I think the Warriors opened up like some pretty large double-digit leads on them, but they kept having to fight back. That was the thing. They kept having to fight back, and can't always play from behind. Like you can't keep coming back from 16, take it down to 3, and then boom, it goes to 10 again. That's something that happens with the Warriors. Like that's 3 shots. That's 3 possessions down, and boom, it's back to double digits.
It's just you work so hard to get like close, and all of a sudden, like, golly, damn, really? Again? You know what I mean? It's just
again.
It's just the mental thing. Is like if it happens again and again in a game, it's like,
Yep, I agree.
dude, it's just draining. It's just draining, man.
Yeah, I mean, like it's just playing from behind. You know, like in any sport, you don't ever want to play from behind. You always want to play
Yeah, you don't be
ahead.
chasing the game. That's what they call it, chasing the game.
chasing the game. I mean, that goes for anything. I mean, you'd rather be ahead. I mean, you'd rather be ahead of your workflow than behind.
Except Mario Kart.
Except
Shout out to Lauren Edward Jones.
Oh, Lauren.
Yeah, Lauren Edward Jones. My bad.
So, Lauren. Yeah.
Yep. So, do we know if he's gonna be in,
Who? I don't know.
Mr. Curry?
Oh,
If he's gonna be in?
I don't know. I haven't read the updates, man.
Yeah, I haven't read anything on it. I was just kind of clicking through. Been kind of busy.
Yeah, she's.
Let's go to Trailblazer Nuggets. I think that's gonna be a tight series. I can see that going to 7.
They play tonight.
Yeah.
Play tonight. It's the only game.
It was a tight game. It was a tight game. I think they won by like 4 or so.
Mm-hmm.
I think they had a chance to actually win that one. But I think that'll be that's gonna be a good series.
Yeah,
You think this goes to 7?
6 or 7. Yeah.
I'm gonna assume here that you like Denver.
Yeah, man. Because I picked them. I was man.
You picked them over my Spurs.
Exactly, man. You were doubting. Well, after game
Oh,
one.
Going to game
After
7,
game
there
one.
should be doubt. Going to game 7, there should be doubt.
Nah,
They
game
should have
one,
won that
though.
because they had that. Was it game 2? They had that lead and then they ended up.
Yeah.
And then Murray just went crazy.
50. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't allow that. I mean, especially for a Spurs
team is supposed to be
by
so
Pop.
solid,
Yeah.
so fundamentally sound and this and that, but
Yep. Sometimes the well-oiled machine breaks.
yeah, it does that. I mean, especially when the parts get old.
It's a pretty old team.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Bucks and Celtics. I think that's I didn't get to watch game 2. I watched game 1, and what I saw was exactly my fear for the Bucks.
No shooters.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
it's
they
freaking
have
Giannis
have Nico. I love Nico, or Miritic or whatever his name is, Mikolov, or I don't know. I don't even know.
Yeah,
I know who I'm talking about. The guy that got hit by Bobby Portis, U of A alumni. But yeah, so what's this I learned about double dribble?
Oh, the basketball game?
Yeah.
No, the basketball video game.
Yeah.
on NES.
NES.
I remember. That's all right, man. Hey, that's I remember. I mean, like some NES basketball game, like the one was Fast Break.
Which one's the one with the it's a 2-on-2?
Oh, Jordan versus Bird. Oh,
No.
Jams.
Jams.
Oh, Jam. Oh, Jam. Jam's tight. Jam's tight.
Jams. Love
I mean,
Jams.
like, I don't know. Yeah, getting off track here, but yeah, I remember rivals, arch rivals. You fight each other.
Shut up and jam. Charles Barkley. Shut up.
Yes.
And jam. The best.
Charles Barkley.
The best.
Yeah, Charles Barkley shut up and Jam. It's not too very popular, but it has a real good cult following. It really does, man. It's just like one of those underground games that when you bring it up to people that's played it are like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah, man, that game's badass. But it probably has the best soundtrack of any basketball game.
Looks like Johnny Dalton asked, did we talk about University of Arkansas Pine Bluff playing University of Arkansas here in Fayetteville? I saw that earlier today. I was like, I hope we don't lose. Pine Bluff, man.
They're playing baseball, right? This is the baseball game.
I believe so.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let's get back on topic real quick.
Yeah.
Who do you like here? It's 1-1.
Still like the Bucks.
It's like the Bucks.
It's like the Bucks, man.
Man, I think this. I'm going with the upset here. Celtics take it to them. Better all around team, in my opinion.
Okay.
About
Did somebody pay you to say that?
no. You can't buy me. Can't buy me.
You sure?
Oh yeah. What about the 76ers Toronto series? That's also 1-1, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll go first. I like Philly. I know you like Raptors,
Yeah.
which is good. So we're opposite on almost all of them except the Warriors Rockets.
Yeah, Warriors Rockets is like the. I don't know. I mean, you just can't pick against the Warriors. It's just
Yeah.
It's just nice.
Boat ride for 4 years, man. Got to stay on it.
Unless you want to take the lifeboat out.
Take the life. Nah, there's no team in here that I would jump ship for.
That's your signature move.
And I like Raptors, man.
So I think all they have to do is they just have to stop Kawhi, and then that kind of does it.
Quite hard to stop, though. I mean,
I think they did a better job of handling him. Game 2, I think game 1 he went off for like 40 something, like super efficient with the way he was scoring and whatnot. So
and he normally doesn't go for 40. He's always a steady 28.
Yeah, he's like Mr. Consistent.
yeah,
he does not like, oh yeah, 5 straight games, 50 points. Nope. 5 straight games with 25.
No.
Like straight.
No game with 10 points though. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's always solid 25.
Yeah, I agree.
Play, only 30. I mean, this one he was with the Spurs though. He played 30 minutes when he's like sitting on the bench, like, man, I want to be on the court. What you sitting me down for?
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm excited. Want to see how everything plays out.
Yeah. By next week, one team might be out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So.
Let's go baseball. Yeah. So I know on this show, I mean, we talked about baseball a little bit, but there is one name that we haven't mentioned yet.
Yeah, because we don't want to sound like a broken record, man. Like, I mean, every week it's been like, this guy's getting lit.
Darvish.
Same guy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
By the way, Red Sox are 0-6 when Chris Sale pitches. Your ace. 0-6 when he pitches. That's not good.
0-6, but how many decisions has he taken?
I don't know.
Probably 3, 4. Yeah, see, so might not just be him. Might be the relievers too.
It could be. We mentioned Yelich a lot, but we haven't mentioned this guy, Bellinger. Tied for home runs, 14 home runs with Christian.
14 already.
Yeah,
and
already.
It's first.
Yeah, and it's May 1st, not May 2nd, May 1st.
Stupid.
37 RBIs, but check this out. 453 batting average. Yelich is like at 350 something, I think, right?
431.
Yeah,
431.
431 versus 353.
Yeah,
and we haven't talked about him all year. Well, I mean, it's only been a month, but still.
Yeah, I mean, he's just not the guy. He was good last year, but he wasn't this good.
Well, no. He wasn't. He had a down season. He had a good rookie season, and then he had a down
slump.
year. Yeah, but then his rookie season, he was tearing it up. But he's back now.
So you trying to say you think he might challenge 400?
I mean, it's 1 month in. I don't know if he can do that, but I mean, I definitely think he has inserted his name very, very early into the MVP running.
Oh yeah, I mean that's a good third of a season for some people. I mean that's a good season for some.
Man, some people.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's crazy. 14 dingers. Do you know what's the? I mean, it's kind of been the theme the last couple seasons, but. Dingers are going crazy. Like, they think they're going to break the record again this year.
Oh, yeah?
Most home runs.
Most home runs in a season?
Yeah, like, everybody's hitting home runs. I mean, Chris Sale's giving up home runs. I mean, home runs are going to go crazy when Chris Sale's giving up, 2 to Tim Anderson or something like that.
Tim Anderson? Is that the guy on the White Sox?
Yeah, the little small shortstop.
Yeah,
the little small dude that you don't think that has power, and he gets 2 off of Chris Sale.
He's challenging him, man.
Yeah,
show me what you got.
Show me what you got. Boom, gone. So, I know you're excited about this.
What?
Get the football championships.
Oh yeah. First leg came and went.
You got the results of the one game, right?
Yeah.
Or both games, actually.
Both games, yeah.
Did your underdog win?
Yeah, Ajax won.
Oh.
Ajax won. They beat
That's what you wanted.
1-0 on the road. They could have had 2. There was like the 86th minute or something. Some guy hit, don't remember his name, but hit the post, man. It could have been 2-0. 2 away goals. 2 away goals, man. That would have been. Yeah, it would have been.
So they're in. Who are they playing?
No, there's they still got to play a second game.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it's 1-0. You know, it's like a continuation.
Gotcha. Are they playing like the loser from?
No.
Oh, it's just a whole different team.
Yeah. No. It's like each matchup plays twice.
Gotcha.
One at it's a home and home. Mm-hmm. So they played in London at Tottenham.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, Ajax won 1-0. So now they go over there with a 1-0 lead with an away goal.
Gotcha.
So
just so I can understand all the scoring. So if Tottenham wins 1-0, what happens? Because that's also a away goal for them, right?
Then it goes into extra like extra time.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like World Cup thing.
Gotcha.
It goes into extra time and a second.
Yeah,
time.
I remember those extra times. Like, it made no sense to me when I was watching. I was like, how come some of them are 5 minutes? Some of them are like, why do they keep playing? There's like 120 minutes already.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So that game, like, it will be till there's a winner. Like the next game on the second leg. Okay.
But see if Tottenham wins 2-1, it'll be 2-2 aggregate, but Tottenham would have 2 away goals.
I gotcha. Okay.
Get it? Yeah. So that's how.
So the only way we get this overtime is a 1-0 game.
Yeah, a 1-0 game. Yeah, that's the only way. Because but the other game that played.
Learning so much about soccer just talking to you.
Then the other game that played tonight over there was a little bit of a
Barcelona.
A little bit of a spanking, man. It was 3-0. It could have been. Well, man, there was a chance for Liverpool to score one. Salah just straight missed.
Salah
I think he hit the corner, you know, where the post and the crossbar meets. Yeah, he was trying to go over a guy that was not the goalie, but some guy, you know, a defender. But it's just, yeah, he just, man, if they could have had one, it's more realistic that. You know, because then the final score would have been 3-1. Mm-hmm. You know,
that would have helped them for the next match.
Oh yeah. I mean, think about it. If they win 2-0, which is more realistic, you know,
than winning 3-0.
And
then 3-0 is only to go to overtime.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, odds are stacked against them.
Yeah, it is. It's yeah, but you know, but anything can happen though. But
because I mean, pretty much now they have to have a shutout because they gave up that away goal.
No, who?
Oh wait, no, because they didn't get a goal.
Yeah,
like, they can't give anything.
Now
up.
they have to win. They have to at least be 3-0. You know, at the end of regulation or whatever. You know, at least 3-0.
I mean, are they good enough to do it?
Yeah, but. You know,
Barcelona's got to make a few mistakes. And their lines have to. I mean, but yeah, they haven't really been making too many big of mistakes either. So who knows?
Yeah,
we'll see.
I mean,
zoned in.
I mean, the game was 1-0 for a long time, but then some messy magic happened.
Messy magic.
Yeah, some messy, and then like on a free kick, Messi scored one from like outside the box. Just like.
Yeah, I was browsing through. I think it was like popped up on Barstool or something like that. Mm-hmm. It was comparing him and CR7, and they have like the same amount of points, but Messi has like 100 less games than CR7.
Messi's also a living legend.
Yeah,
his ball handling is amazing.
Yeah. It's like when you see him touch the ball.
It's obviously not as fancy as some of his highlights when he had much longer hair and in his younger years. but yeah, his ball handling and speed is for him being roughly like our height, right? So it's pretty nice, yeah. So
we have a chance.
Well, I mean, that's why soccer is soccer.
That's why soccer, yeah.
Soccer is for everybody.
Football.
It's for everybody. I mean, like anybody. I mean, except for maybe super fat. Super tall, you could be a goalkeeper, or a defender, but doesn't matter. Just as long as you can run, you can see. It's better if you don't have arms. If you didn't have arms,
they can't slow you down by tangling you up, huh?
well, if you don't have arms, you probably couldn't run as fast, right?
Right.
Need them.
Be a disadvantage for sure.
Yeah. So yeah. You know, I mean, that's why it's popular. You don't, and that's why it's popular around the world because like American football, dude. You gotta keep weight, man. How many countries around the world can people eat how we eat here in the U.S., man?
Nope.
Nowhere, man. I mean, unless they're rich.
Yep.
I mean, food costs so much more.
But when they're
everywhere
rich,
else.
they don't want to eat like that either.
Yeah, exactly.
They rather eat. It's all about quality at that point, So
Yeah, quality. Yeah, So yeah, so that's really why you don't need to.
yeah, I mean, all the players are coming from here.
Johnny Dalton. I like yelling "Go" when I drive by soccer fields and funerals.
And funerals.
Damn.
Damn funerals.
That's pretty gangster right there.
Let's go to
Props.
Let's go to Pucks.
Oh, pucks. Oh man. Keeping up any with this stuff?
Not gonna lie, I haven't. I mean, like I should just because the Stars are in it, right? I mean, I like the Stars. Like I told you, like I watched them win their first cup against Buffalo,
Yeah.
but
On
like
a,
I mean, like I said, like, ever since the
on a
lockout,
goal that
yeah.
should have been disallowed.
Disallowed, yeah. Like
Man, no.
I just never been getting back into it ever since.
Yeah, hockey's.
That happened. But oh man, you know what? It's good to see the Avalanche are in there. They're a young team, right? Because they were just rebuilding not too long ago. Sharks have always been consistent. The Hurricanes, Islanders don't care about. Columbus has been good. Boston's always a powerhouse. Same for St. Louis.
Hey, Avalanche, man, they haven't been good in a long time.
Yeah, ever since the Patrick Roy days. Who was their captain or their center?
Joe Sakic.
No, not that.
Forsberg.
Forsberg,
Peter
yes.
Forsberg, yeah.
Like, yeah, I was watching hockey during the Forsberg day. Mike Modano,
Yeah.
Chris Osgood, Ed Belfour. Like, I mean, all
Eddie
those guys.
Belfour.
Like, didn't Eddie become a coach?
Who?
Oh, no. Sorry. I get all confused. It was Ken Hitchcock. Hitchcock coached the Stars, went to St. Louis, and did he come back to the Stars?
Yeah.
And did he go back to St. Louis again?
No. He went to Edmonton, I think. Yeah.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who?
You ever watch wrestling? Who's the guy that comes out with Undertaker?
I don't know his name, but man.
Well, I mean, his brother Kane.
No, not Kane. The other guy, the white pasty guy, the bigger pasty guy.
Bigger pasty guy. This is like classic WWE.
WWF. This is WWF days.
And there's like Mankind, which was
No. He wasn't a wrestler.
Rival.
No, he's just like an escort.
Undertaker's
Paul Bearer.
Paul
Bearer.
Yeah.
Paul Bearer. Right? Does Hitchcock not remind you of him a little bit?
A little bit. Yeah,
a
I
little
can see
bit.
that.
If he put on pasty white makeup,
Oh.
he would look like him. He would look like him.
Paul Bearer. Man, yeah.
So is there anything interesting? Are they pretty tight series?
Yeah, they're all tight. Well, Carolina just beat the Islanders. Now they're up 3-0.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Paul Bearer.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah, I remember this guy.
Yeah. It's not, I mean,
Hey, look, funeral.
and
There he goes. Yeah, Paul
and
Bearer.
funerals. War pasty. That's what I was thinking about, man. I said pasty, like at a wrestling. I was like, who wears pasties?
No, man, his face
powder.
is pasty white.
Powdered him up.
Because here,
I would not want to know if he did wear pasties. Nope.
because here in Arkansas, strippers got to wear pasties.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
we don't go to the strip clubs here. We don't go to the StarCraft command
It was
centers
this
here.
we. It was
It was we, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Collectively speaking.
Yeah.
I meant I don't go to those places at all.
All right.
Yeah.
You're too good because you're too spoiled with all those North Texas, Dallas strip clubs, right?
That is true. All nudes.
You don't want to support Tony C's empire, his monopoly on the
I do. I mean,
SCs? Anyways.
I'm just building them a really small house. You know what I was gonna say? Just building a really small house.
You don't build a house, man.
Small house.
One way up here.
No way out there.
Nah, there's nothing really going on. I mean, just Usual stuff, man. It's just people beating up each other. Hockey, you know. It's just all a fight. So
I was looking for directions away from bottoms up.
away from bottoms up.
I was looking for.
I mean, it's hard to avoid that, especially if you're going to like Fossil Cove.
Yeah, you see it. I mean, but it's such a classic. I mean, it's been there. That place has been there. You know what I mean? It's just the same look. It's never been updated or anything. You know, it's timeless, man. I bet you.
Yeah, it's a snapshot in time for sure.
If somebody took a picture of that place, like, you know, I don't know, in 1980 or something, it
Looks exactly the same.
It still looks the same. You know,
Could
heck,
be.
some of those things inside of it might be original, like some of the hubcaps.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, 1980, it doesn't matter 1980 or 2019. If you walk in, you'll still probably contract an STD just by being there.
Very possible.
Anyways.
Very
Anyways.
possible. All right, let's go to Asian section. So the game already started today. Just to kind of give everybody an update on the record.
I'm tanking.
Yeah. I'm running hot. I hope you guys are following me. I mean, that's if you guys love money. Not everybody does, but you know. So just a quick update on the record. Sam is 5-4 at 1100, so that's betting $100 a game. No juice, obviously. I'm 8-1. I'm at 1700, so I'm 70% return for the year. Sam's 10% return, which is still good.
It's all right.
But I think I picked a game for tomorrow.
Okay.
It's gonna be Toronto, Philly. So they are a favorite on the road, -1, right? So I'll take Philly +1. I'll just take them straight up.
It's I mean, if it's a -1, man, that's basically a straight up. You know what I mean?
It's just a pick 'em.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's
See you, Johnny.
Yep. Thank you. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Johnny.
Yeah.
So yeah, so let's we'll go with that. So we're gonna have results. Because we're on the opposite side. I like how we're like on so much the opposite sides
man.
now. I think when we started the show,
Yeah.
we were always like agreeing to the same thing, same side, same opinion, and now we're starting to figure it out that hey, we are not the same.
Kawhi's gonna figure something out.
He's gonna figure something out. Nah,
Yeah, he's gonna drop
Philly's gonna take game one, or the game one at home. Obviously,
35. I say he drops 35.
35. Nah, I give him 25. Mr. Consistent.
No, but
Consistent.
he's mad. He mad.
You mad?
He mad.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Hope he plays mad. I did take a peek at the score. Portland's up, I think 11 on.
Yeah, on the Nugs.
Yep. So you know, man, I'm liking these, man. You take one, I take one. You know, so let's see what the separation is. With that said, let's go to Fresh Plug.
What's up, guys? Fundamentals here. Again, wanted to plug our sister sibling podcast live stream, the Drive-In Speaker Box, ultimate movie and television reviews, along with other relevant things in pop culture, led by the boom operator, aka Beatbox, aka Bo Counts, the also owner of Pinpoint, and the Grip, Jay Cal. So every Monday at 8 p.m. Central, streaming live here from the Pho Labs. And I'm also in the process of getting them on back into the podcast realm as well. And for those of you who haven't realized, we have moved. Well, not moved, but in addition to the live stream, we have moved over to the podcast world. So Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, formerly known as iTunes Podcasts, or whatever the hell it was called. We are on Spotify. We are on Stitcher, and we are on TuneIn. So those of you who are happening to be listening right now, which is probably just one or two people, if you use any of those services, feel free to subscribe. I try to post the podcast by the Friday of the same week. So another plug would be, which I don't have, there's not an event flyer for it, but we can plug this again too. We'll still trying to get it over to the new studio. It's been kind of slow. Drive-In Speaker Box and TATS will be live streaming, and essentially, for those of you who don't know, it's going to be a full service live stream podcast studio. We're going to be onboarding a few other long time local and regional podcasts. So In addition to that, if you happen to know anyone who has an pre-existing podcast or happens to not just have a good idea, because everyone tends to have really good ideas, but ideas are pretty much worthless without any sort of execution and vision and things of that nature. So, but if you have some legit podcasts, whether it be someone, we're considering people who are, actual cooks, actual chefs that have actually, done some blogging and existing podcasts, but they just need a home for it, will be here. So instead of being at the Fun Labs, we'll be on the north side of town, closer to Uptown, closer to Johnson. Realistically, it probably won't be till May. But yeah. And then this week, I'm just going to leave it as a blank screen right now. The Pinpoint 1 year anniversary is going down this Saturday. So there's me some NWA in my face, along with NWA in my face is a buddy of ours, Jordan Rinke. He's gonna pretty much grill up some burgers on the outside back patio of Pinpoint, and I'll have my DJ set up, and me, Mix 10, and a couple other DJs from the Mix Art crew is gonna throw down some beats. So a lot of burgers, beats, and pinball, right? So hopefully see you there. It's gonna be I believe it's gonna be 4 to 8 p.m. So, but yeah, another relevant thing that I want to plug, which is kind of past, but it was, I think is very significant in just everyone sitting here in this room is, yesterday was the 44th anniversary of the fall of Saigon. So why this is significant, not to try to ramble on about history lessons and whatnot, because of the aftermath of the fall of Saigon, basically the conflict in Southeast Asia, in Vietnam, and by extension in Laos and Cambodia. That's essentially the reason why all the 2 million plus Vietnamese around the world, along with the several hundred thousand of Khmer, Cambodian, Laotian, Hmong, ethnic Chinese Vietnamese people are here in the States and elsewhere. So I think it's definitely not a plug, but I think it's more of a I think it's an acknowledgement. This piece of history is usually only covered very briefly and essentially just in one certain viewpoint in high school textbooks, but also college level textbooks. And I think everyone needs to seek their own truth. In the aftermath, also, you had things like vote people and things like that. So, but yeah. For those of you who don't really know about anything about the conflict in Vietnam and why you have friends that happen to look like us, like see I'm Vietnamese. Dirty Rice Cambo is obviously Cambodian, and Chef Lu, he's ethnic Chinese, but his family's from Vietnam, right? So if you look around, and especially in the Northwest Arkansas region, there's not too many of Southeast Asian Americans. I think there are, if you just happen to, just kind of just reflect a little and see that it's like, oh, there's a reason why they're here, and it was because of these sequence events. So, but that's out of the scope of that discussion. So with that, I guess, yeah, I'm definitely grateful for being here. So, and if it wasn't for, the aftermath and all those kind of things, silver lining is, we were able to grow up here and do the things we love to do, like, do this podcast, do this live stream, right? Yep. Beauty of, capitalism, real capitalism, right? So, you're the master of your own destiny, right? We have all the resources here. So we appreciate everyone for tuning into this, and tell your friends, tell your family, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. So
download it, listen to it,
share it.
Especially all the people who live in the big cities, all the California friends that Sam has, all my Dallas friends. I know you guys commute. Listen.
Yeah, where they been? Have you guys been getting any feedback from them at all? Or everyone's been kind of busy in their own realm, but
I think everybody watches it not live, and like, oh yeah, well, I'm watching it now, and
most people that I know watch it don't watch it live.
Yeah, they don't watch
that
it
makes
live.
Sense. Well, at least they're watching it. So.
Yeah, because it's a time commitment. We're not.
Oh yeah.
We don't have the sexy appeal of like Game of Thrones. We're like, they're like, hey, you know what? Sunday night, 8:00, we here.
Even the big shows on TV now, people have set it on DVR and stuff. You know what I mean?
Those who have DVR.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, or you can go back and watch it. You know what I mean?
I wish I had DVR.
Some other method, some other platform. So, Yeah. So,
Any more thoughts for them this week, Sam?
no, Kentucky Derby.
Kentucky Derby. Oh,
Oh yeah.
Kentucky Derby.
You
So-
gonna be smoozing it up over there? Are you heading over there?
No. I'm gonna go to Pinpoint's 1 year anniversary, and I'm gonna sip on mint juleps.
Dude, man, NWA My Face makes some mean burgers.
I know, yeah.
He makes some mean burgers. I remember going out one time when he was doing that Pinpoint. He had some good stuff out there.
It'll just be standard burgers this time for the simplicity and not just like the specialized burgers. So
Yeah.
it'll be actually a lot more efficient in terms of getting the burgers out to the people. So that's also a plus.
Still good though.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that wraps up 49. Again, guys, like, subscribe, download. We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
TATS. Two Asians talk sports.